It's a powerful musical based on real events that happened right here in Atlanta. Parade dramatizes the 1913 trial and lynching of Jewish factory manager Leo Frank, who was falsely accused of murdering a young employee.
And here to tell us more about this stage adaptation is Atlanta native and performer in the production, Ramon Nelson. Welcome to ATL Live.
Hi, thank you for having me.
Thank you for being here.
We love spotlighting the arts. Now we know that this plot, this theme is a little heavier, but a very important story to tell.
Yeah.
For those who are unfamiliar with the plot, would you talk a little bit about it?
Sure. So at the base, it's a dramatization of the 1913 trial and his 2-year journey of trying to prove his innocence. But on top of it, it's also a love story. And through these injustices and through these intolerances, him and his wife, Lucille Frank, are trying to prove his innocence, but also falling deeper in love with each other through it.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Now, as an Atlanta native myself, I was not familiar with this story. I'm curious if you were and what research you had to do to prepare.
Yeah, so I also was not familiar with it. I saw like an abridged production of it at the Georgia Thespian Conference, but I didn't know much about the story besides the soundtrack that I listened to by Jason Robert Brown.
Right.
But also it's an actor's dream to also play someone who was a living person, who actually walked the earth. So there was a lot of research of trying to find who he was, how he moved, and the things that he did. And there are some things, but because he's a black man in America, there weren't a lot of records.
Right.
So Alfred Uhry took the things that he could find and see and made a beautiful, complex character in Jim Conley.
Yeah, I mean, even just reading the synopsis, it just sounds like it's sort of that test of faith and humanity through and through. For the audience coming out, again, performing for them, that must be so special for you. But what do you hope they glean from this performance in particular? Because we see a lot of art, but this is a very important story.
Yeah, I hope that audiences leave with a newfound confidence in their voice. I think this show is talking about anti-Semitism and racism, but it also translates to other phobias, transphobia, queer phobia, and I think that if audiences leave knowing that they have a voice and speaking up for other people, these stories will not happen if we lead with love and light.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Okay,
Well
and on
said.
that note, we need to let people know where to go so they can come see you.
Yeah.
What are the details?
So we are at the Fox Theater through April 6th. 7:30 shows mostly. I think we have a few 8 o'clocks on Friday and Saturday, but yeah, we're here at the Fox. Come see
Yes,
us.
so through this weekend.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, thank you for being here. Yes,
Thank you.
congratulations.
Thank you for having
Go
me.
support the production at Fox
Yes.
Theater.
Yeah.
Thank you again, Ramon.
Thanks so much.